Hey there, welcome back to another video. And before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I also post daily on my TikTok, so make sure to follow my TikTok. I will put my handle right over here. So today we're going to talk about all the books that I read in the month of October and what I will be reading in the month of November. I'm going to be honest, I didn't read as much as I wanted this month, but I still read some books, so let's go over them. For those who don't know, I was reading Throne of Glass series last month. I started last month actually. Beginning of this month, I started reading Queen of Shadows. Oh my god, this might be like one of my favorite books of the series. I loved Crown of Midnights and I loved Queen of Shadows. It is so good. I love that Min Blackbeak is like more potent in this book than the other books because I feel like you get to see her character much more. So my poor baby Dorian, he is saved though. He is saved. He was just a baby, okay? Just leave him alone. Then I and read The Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. I'm gonna be honest, I still haven't finished both of them. I'm still in the middle of reading them. I'm like halfway into both of them. I'm gonna be honest, Tower of Dawn is kind of, the chapters are so long and it's kind of putting me in a reading slump. And don't get me wrong, I love Kale despite what everybody says, but it's still putting me in a little bit of a reading slump. And the reason why I'm reading is because I heard that Empire of Storms end on a big cliffhanger and I don't want to jump into Tower of Dawn and not knowing what's going to happen next. Then I read The Woman in the Window. I think that's what it's called, yeah. It's basically a mystery thriller and it's like a Netflix movie. That's why I wanted to read it. I was like, before I watch the movie, I want to see what is happening in the book because I love reading the book first and then watching the movie or the series because I think that's like such a unique experience. It's literally like the end, like my jaw was on the floor, like the twist that I was not expecting. The plot twist was like really wow. I was like, I was not expecting that. So I would give this like a 4 out of 5. Read The Grimstone by Sophie Lark. Oh, that is falling. If you like haunted mansions and like dark spicy romance, this is literally just for you. It was so fun to read this. And I cannot wait to read the second book, but I just didn't get the chance to read the second book just yet. Oh my god, The Boyfriend by Freddie McFadden. This came out this month. I mean, last month. And I like Freddie McFadden. One thing about Freddie McFadden is that you can never see the ending coming. There was a lot of foreshadowing in this book, a lot of them. Still did not see the ending coming. I was like, my jaw was on the floor. I was like, oh, what just happened? There's literally like a foreshadowing on the first page and I was like, oh, how did I not see it coming? Then last but not least, I read The Lights Out. Oh my god, this book was a 5 out of 5 for me. I read this in literally like under 12 hours. Like I read this in one sitting. It's like this girl, she has this like kind of a side fling and one day she sends him a TikTok or like something from social media and it's a thirst trap of a guy with a mask on and she's like, oh, can we do this, blah blah. And he shows that to his roommate, what this girl just sent me, and turns out he's that masked guy with that thirst traps. Then he kind of starts stalking her. People say chivalry is dead, but this book, it's not dead. He's a stalker with boundaries, I would say that. So that was all the books that I read. So let's get into the books that I will be reading this month. First, I want to read The Wild Love, the Rosie Hill series by Elsa Silver. I haven't read this book yet, and I am a little mad because I bought the first copy of Wild Love, so the spines don't match, and I need to get the other copy of the book because like this is kind of pissing me off. This is like a single dad, small town romance, and I just love me some small town romance. Like you cannot tell me otherwise. I'm gonna read The Butcher and Blackbird. I actually read this book like a while ago, but for some reason I can't remember the book, so I want to reread this, and then I want to read Leather and Lark right after I read this one. And I'm so excited. This is like dark romance, but like it's not really dark, if you know what I mean. I'm actually going to start rereading this right now. And then I want to read The Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I've heard like mixed reviews about this book. People are saying that this book was like literally the worst book that I've ever read, and some people are saying that it's the best book they ever read. So I don't want to go into like a book without I actually know whether I'm gonna like it or not. Literally like a brother's best friend romance, and I love me some brother's best friend romance, you know what I mean? And I think this is like a sports romance, but I am not sure. Let me read the back. Yes, it's a sports romance. So I'm not the biggest fan of sports romance, but I kind of want to give it a chance to see like what this is about, you know what I mean? I don't know how I still haven't read this book, but I haven't read the Fourth Wing, and my For You page is literally just covered with Fourth Wing contents, and I have like, I scroll past them and I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on here, but I still watch them, and like it got me intrigued. I was like, okay, let me read this book and see what's it about. And also, can we appreciate the sprayed edges? So beautiful, so cutesy. Then I want to read the Sally Rooney's Intermezzo, and this is a Noble exclusive edition. Look how stunning she is. I don't like the original cover, I'm not gonna lie. I love the Barnes & Noble exclusive more than the original cover. Sally Rooney is always like the best authors that I've ever read, so like I know this is gonna be good. And I want to read the Shepherd King series because again, I'm seeing this literally all over everywhere. I have no idea what this book is about. I just know that it's a fantasy, it's a romantasy, and I want to give this a chance. I guess it's like monsters and kind of martyrs and all of that, and I'm like, give it to me. Yes, I want to see that. Last but not least, I want to read the 7-Year Web Slip. This is so weird because I read the Dead Romantics and Novel Love Story, but I haven't read the 7-Year Web Slip for some reason. 7-Year Web Slip, what am I saying? 7-Year Slip, that's what I'm looking for. And it's just like, I love magical realism in her books, on Ashley Poston's books. I think it gives like this perfect Disney setting, and I just love the time traveling. Yeah, that was basically it. Like I told you, if you want to see more book content, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys. Bye.